A staple in the City of Trees has been spinning for 45 years, like the 45, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. I mean, there was a time when it was spinning around 33 RPMs, but now they're back up to 78. But about that 45, the Record Exchange is celebrating in downtown Boise tomorrow, their 45th anniversary. And they're planning to celebrate two things: the business being in business for 45 years and the original owner who got it there. And whether or not vinyl is still your chosen music format, well, it's held strong all through these years and through the industry changes and recessions. Andrew Bartline spoke to Michael Bunnell about his 4.5-decade journey to get here.
If there's one constant across 4.5 decades, it's that nothing stays the same.
I usually look for the kind of classics, classic rock.
But that doesn't mean it's lost.
Connecting with different audiences, like my dad and my grandpa.
And now amid a resurging vinyl craze, Aiden. He's the latest to catch the bug.
It gets a lot more interesting to listen to the whole finished product that the artist was looking at when they recorded it.
A nod to the art.
Oh yeah, totally.
A nod to the history.
It is.
Built by Michael Bunnell.
I mean, you got to have a passion to, one, be open for 45 years. Two, to have endured, I think we saw 3 recessions, including '08, and we survived all of that. It was, those were tough times.
But Michael wouldn't have it any other way.
Gotcha.
He opened the store in 1977 with the payout from a workplace injury. He had just moved to Idaho.
Pretty much all I brought was my stereo and my records. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for Idaho winters. My coat was about this thick and my tires were bald, and I had some learning to do.
A completely new landscape to scale.
Did you have a background in business? You just decided, I love records, why not make it my career?
I didn't have a background in business, which became very apparent after I opened.
What started as vinyl, moved to cassettes, trended towards CDs, jumped into digital, and became engulfed into streaming.
So, you even know what an 8-track is?
You're gonna have to tell me. Is that what Marty McFly had?
It's a portable device for cars before pre-cassette.
45 years, and they've kept up across an ever-changing landscape that seems to keep coming back to the start.
We've come full circle. The vinyl LP was the dominant format when we opened, and now it is again, and we're very comfortable with that.
Michael's been plenty comfortable these days since hanging it up 2 years ago.
We sold to the employees in September of 21.
There's probably people that have more money that would buy it. Why the employees?
Well, I mean, I had good relationships with the employees, and they knew the culture of the store and they wouldn't screw it up. We get a lot of business types standing next to a punk rocker, and in here the politics were washed away, and in here it was about a passion. It was about an art form that we all shared and loved and pursued without distraction.
45 years on the corner.
Yeah, we're just stubborn,
Now dwarfed by the biggest building in Idaho to be.
Makes me kind of break out in a cold sweat.
Just another new landscape. But around here,
Still finding everything all right?
really? That's nothing new.
Most of the time I just look for the used kind of side of things, not break the bank all the time.
Michael says the moments can blend together after 4.5 decades, or at the very least, so many great moments, it's tough to pick any that really stand out when there's so many up at the top there. He does say that those store shows, keeping people coming back, I should say, for their in-store shows. That's one thing he's very proud of, Brian. As they've expanded, they have their own stage. They've had Built to Spill play there. They're a staple in Boise themselves.
Boise band.
Yeah,
I remember
pointed out
when I first moved here, Smashing Pumpkins played in that place.
That's what I wanted to say to him.
Yes.
I said, there's somebody in our newsroom who keeps talking about a band they saw play there, and I'm shocked that that band played in Boise, let alone at the Record Exchange.
In the height of their popularity.
And he's like, there's so many, man, I couldn't even tell you which one it was. It was you and Smashing Pumpkins. Thanks
awesome.
for that.
Yeah, and believe it or not, my kids, we have 2 record players in our house. They like vinyl, which is crazy.
How old are they?
Old enough. Yeah, teenagers. It's crazy. That's where it is now. All right, thanks, Andrew.